Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Dominions. Now, many things have happened and contact is being made. Very interesting. So first things first, we've made contact with what I believe is a little baby Carlita to the south of me. Our friend Cash has broken through the mountains, which is good for him. He's got an army going north, but he's also made contact with Carlita here, because you'll see that Carlita spans from here to here. So, not sure how big he is. We knew he was here, so he's growing quite a bit, which leaves the question as to where is little motherfucking Sketchy. Makes me believe that Sketchy is somewhere here, or he's over here. But we haven't seen him yet, so who knows. I've upped the garrison to this province to 33 in hopes that that will stop whatever comes. Should anything come. My god has spawned the great big squeaker. He's going to head alone and hopefully be able to kill all 30 of these provincial troops here. Just because I need to keep nabbing territories. He can move very fast, so he can move like across those 3 territories. Should be there by next turn, actually. 1 turn. The commander from Green Coast is heading north to basically link up here, where I want Solom to have a city here. I have half a mind to build another fort here. But I'm currently building that fort here. We still have a couple turns. But I'm going to also put a fort in Tenvir, hopefully, as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then maybe 4 forts. If I can get over here before Hands can, which I think I might be able to, I will build a fort there as well, because this army is going to try to curl around. These barbarians are just too many. I'll have to send something else to deal with those barbarians later. My god's going to grab that, deal with that. Once he's done with that, he can move anywhere, really. So he can actually move back, grab guys, and then attack there. And then move back, and then attack here. And then he will start helping expand. But until that happens, first he's going to grab all the territories we kind of missed behind us. There's a river here. Now, winter is coming, so that's going to freeze over. But I'm hoping that this army here, commanded by Minyai, is going to grab the Spire Woods. And then try to grab Jira and Divinta. We can take this side of the river and try to box Hands in from expanding further this way. At the very least, try to hope so. Once that army is done with those, they're going to head back, capture this, and then capture the mountains here, and then there. This army is going to grab this, and then here, here, and then maybe the mountains here. But I'm not going to worry about the mountains too much. I might just grab here and here just to start bordering him. Well, this army just loops around and tries to head for over there to build a capital here. So we're going to head over there. That little peninsula, which he will not be able to cross, so I want to get that. Sort of box him in here and here. So just try to prevent him from bleeding into this peninsula as quickly as possible. Lock down this peninsula. The next turn I'm going to keep boosting the garrison here. I'm hoping that these 10 units of Amorian Giants do not attack. I do not know if the garrison is strong enough to actually stop them. I have no idea. Worst case scenario, they break through, and I'm going to have my god head back and grab troops. It's risky, yes. In fact, I think I'm going to change some stuff up right off the bat. I think I'm going to dump these guys for now. Which I'm going to get some, but I'm going to spend the extra 200 I have left bumping that garrison a little higher. It's a risky move, I know. But if that garrison can't hold, we're in big trouble. I need to keep getting research up. Send off a gem to Arch. Kone, air gem. Even though I only get 1 per turn, just keep sending them. 1 Makone. I got a skull from Cash. This is really nice. This skull gives me plus 14 research, which brings her up to 23. Very good indeed. So things are looking pretty good. Unfortunately, though, battles-wise, there's been a lot of battles expansion going on. Arch and I are pretty much matching 3 territories per turn. First battle is by the Broken Lords. This was by Little Nufflepuffle. Nufflepuffle did a good job. He was able to take this region. This army has been expanding, but I don't think it's been growing too much. Now, these troops should put up too much of a fight. And you gotta keep forgetting that these stupid logs don't open up. By the way, today is Sandro's birthday. By the time this video comes up, it'll be long past, so happy birthday to Sandro. We're gonna fucking kill you, but it'll be a belated birthday present, what can I say? He's a good lad, good lad. Needs to be bullied more. We can see that went quite well. Unsurprisingly. Now, what is this? Atvai Chieftain, what are you doing there, Baratos? Methinks that, apparently he attacked with some monkeys. I don't know why he thought that'd be a good idea. These monkeys, I mean, they shoot arrows. I don't know why he did that. I don't think, yeah, if you notice the damage, not doing a lot of damage. They're too armored. Yeah, and they're melee, and the monkeys don't have good morale, and the commander's dead, so that didn't help. Oh, well. Now, battle in Solemn. Good, no casualties. This is what we like to see. That means this army's expanding with no problem. Oh. Get that blessing down. Our god's incarnate now, which that won't be in effect now, because this is the battle before them, but in all future battles will have that bless in effect, and because he is incarnate, which is going to be incredibly useful. Good, quite successful indeed. Troops seem to be performing quite admirably. This battle went better. Again, another elephant casualty. He's slowly losing those elephants. But he's able to keep taking ground with them. You can see some armored horses. Yep, not too shabby, not too shabby. Wait, let's see. Yeah, okay, you had an injury. Profuse bleeding. Yeah, and he's gonna bleed out. I was like, I see all four. Yep, there he goes. He's dead. Unfortunate. Another battle at Namor. This went a little less successful. We took 2 casualties, which is not good. From this faction. I know that sounds a lot very, like, arrogant. It's like, 2 casualties, I'm so good. No. For this faction, it's kind of like, you know, these guys are tough. They're big. They're expensive. So losing one is kind of, it's kind of detrimental. Yep, it's arranged. He died. That's okay. I mean, as long as they don't take too many casualties and we can keep expanding, we can get that money rolling, we can easily replace Minotaurs because they're not too bad. Alright, that was another battle down. Our final battle, which also unfortunately saw some casualties. 3 casualties, and fortunately 1 white centaur, but this was a rather big one for us. Because we were going up with quite some tough boys, these armored cavalry and these heavy infantry with spears. That's never gonna be too fun to deal with. So we're gonna make contact. Gonna put off quite an excellent charge there. Yep. Not too bad, not too bad. I wish I didn't lose the white centaur, but because white centaurs are probably the most valuable thing for me, and it is unfortunate that I have to recruit my researchers from here. I'm gonna have to keep doing that because if I can stop recruiting, I'll have enough resources to produce 5 centaurs a turn. This is what I want. Fortunately, we can't do that just yet. We're going to hold out. I'm really hoping that boosted garrison, should Carlos risk attacking, be far too much for him to break through. I kind of have a reputation for boosting garrisons once I make contact. This is because they also, everyone I go up against has a reputation for immediately attacking that province. I think Arch is one of the few people who is wise enough not to. But we'll see if he tries to attack it. If things go well, he'll attack and then he'll get destroyed. Or maybe he'll just ignore it because he doesn't have this secured. I'm hoping there's a lot of paranoia. I'm hoping he spread himself thin. We know he doesn't have this territory. We know he doesn't have that territory. And we know Carlos doesn't have this. It's just this line of territory. So he's probably come through here maybe. I don't know where Sketchy is. I am beginning to wonder if he is on my peninsula. Though I don't see him yet. And I am expanding further and further inland. I'm actually reaching that point where there's not going to be that many territories left. Archer saw some major growth as well. We are not done with the battles yet. Another excellent battle by Barch, skewering the boys. Going quite good indeed. So we can see that Arch is a little slut, as usual, and is attacking a bunch of savages. Poor little lads don't stand a chance. Yeah, flinging rocks at those big boys with that kind of armor, that's not gonna... It's not yielding a lot of damage numbers if you're looking at that there. It's looking rather pathetic. And, yeah, he's gonna start basically stomping his way through their troops. Those guys go in after them, kill the commander. That should do them in. Yep, they are routing. A lot of them get hung up. When units get hung up, they try to fight their way out, but 9 times out of 10, they fucking die. And this is the battle where Nerfy did not fare well. This one is bad. Let's try to look at why. Oh, okay, I can already see why it went so poorly. So he should not have built these. Pale Militias of Agartha. They're trash. Look at that fucking worm boy. Yeah, no, they're gonna get utterly destroyed from this charge. Yep, and they're gone. Because of these boys here, they're cataphractae from God Coast. Like, look at that, they got some beefy lances. The lances, they use this in the charge. So we can only use once per battle. So when they make impact, they use that lance. That's going to instantly kill them. Then they switch to 2 attacks, which they have the broadsword, which the infantrymen use, and the hoof, which is what the horsey uses. And yeah, it just doesn't go well. And because of that, like, his morale's probably starting to not look too good, I imagine. Those militia are not worth it. They are absolute garbage. Perhaps Nerfy couldn't recruit anything else. But it's not looking like it's gonna go too good. Nope, nope. As you can see, his front line's been annihilated. Those cataphracti are way too powerful. Yeah, this is a province, and Nerfy is new to the game, so he's probably not aware of these guys. I, too, forgot what they looked like. But, like, armored horses in general, because they got the, you don't have trample? It's not big enough. Either way, they have that lance, which hurts, and it's double attack, and they're pretty heavily armored. Yeah, that was a pretty bad defeat, sadly. Unexpected event. An unexpected event occurred. A band of robbers has been rooted out, and their treasures confiscated. That's 333 gold and -9 unrest. So I had a large surplus of cash that turn. As you can see, my income is very much rising, which is very good. Pfeiffer didn't really expand this turn. He's kind of slowing his expansion. My money is on Sandro probably dominating the ocean. But the goal of Pfeiffer is, because he's going against Atlantis, he's going to be kind of outnumbered significantly. Or not outnumbered, but he's going to be out. Atlantis' units are too strong. And so that's the thing. Now, the one thing that concerns me right here strategically is this area here. There's 2 bridges. These bridges, actually 1 territory. This territory, Akkerjab. Now, winter is about to come in about a turn or so that's going to happen. Late fall, next turn is winter, I believe. Yeah, so these rivers are going to freeze over, so he needs to be aware. As you can see, our little boy Kashi doesn't even invest in garrisons. Oh, God. I'm going to have to... Oh, just put 5 in them. I mean, I put 5 in them. But he's probably going to want, there's what, 20 guys there? Snap that up to maybe 15 or something like that, just to deter them from advancing, maybe 20. Because a strategy I sometimes employ is taking enemy territory. Let's say Hans has this territory right here. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try to take it. I take it, and then I'll throw a ton of garrison on it real quick if he's got an army right behind there. And so he'll try to come and take it back, and then he'll get curb stomped, and then his momentum will be lost. Or he might wait, or he might go around. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's a lot of not knowing. Like, we do not know what's going on. And I have not seen Sketchy this entire game, which is not good. I don't see him anywhere. This begs the question of where the hell is that little shit. I would not be surprised if I found him on my peninsula at the last minute, which would be a concern, to say the least. I am really banking on that palisade going up. I have to hold for 3 turns, so He just spotted me now. Hopefully he doesn't attack. If he attacks, fuck, we're in a bit of a problem. We have our god, or our disciple incarnate, and our god is incarnate as well. I'm going to nab that territory, because these territories are all going to feed into that. This army's going to loop around and just say fuck it and head over here. Just try to nab all those territories, and then this fort will just help solidify. I will not be pressing advances on the other side of the bridge, as my pure focus will be to derp down Ketchup, because it looks like Arch has built a commander here. If I had to guess, he's probably building a fort, an Ole. And then he's going to connect all the territories he can with this little army here, because what he can do is these little territories will feed into that new fort, which, again, will give him troops on this side of the river, which means that that'll put pressure over here. And so we're trying to isolate hands. The problem is we could easily lose Nerfy. He could get isolated real quickly. He seems to be in a rather weak position, so I'm not 100% certain to his strength. We'll have to see. I hope he grabs that territory. Should grab all bordering territories to your capital. Feeds him. Gives him the nums. Oh boy. Things are getting a little spicy. Things are starting to heat up. We are definitely entering that war phase, as borders are beginning to touch in several locations here. For instance, there. Oh, it's getting interesting. Alright, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll tune in with another battle update for the big Squecker Wars, the big Squeak Wars. These are spicy times. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.